Staff Sergeant Drive with the 45th Security Forces Squadron. I just came to check up on you. Do you have any identification on you that I can check?
No, I'm not going to provide you with any ID.
You do know to get to U.S. code to take any type of photography of a military installation?
Unfortunately, you just can't record the installation entry control. Can I get your name?
No, I'm not going to give my name.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Stand here and watch your
I don't think we're gonna agree here.
We're not, and we understand that. We're just telling you you cannot do it.
Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another installment of Throwback Thursday. Today's audit takes place at the Patrick Space Force Base located in Brevard County, Florida. Stay tuned to the end of the video for updates. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Military personnel coming out now.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
What you got going on today?
Nothing much, just taking some pictures and videos of the base here.
Gotcha. I'm Staff Sergeant Drive with the 45th Security Forces Squadron. I just came to check up on you, see how it's going. That's it.
Okay.
Do you have any identification on you that I can check?
No, I'm not going to provide you with any ID.
That's fine. Just let you know, if you cross that white line, if you have no identification to allow you access onto the installation, then we're going to have to get you under trespassing, okay?
I got you. All right, so that white line right over there.
That white line right there. Whatever you want to do right here.
But all this is public property, correct?
That's fine.
Okay, great.
Just be mindful of the road, traffic.
Sure, I'm a big boy. I'll take care of myself. I got you. Thank you. You said your name was
Andrade.
Andrade.
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank
too,
you.
Have a good day.
You have a great day as well. Sergeant Andrade with Security Forces has come out and spoke with us. Of course, he's going to ask for ID, but we're not going to give it here. So, you know, overall, not a bad experience. Like I say in most of my videos, coming out here and talking to me and having a civil conversation with me, I'm not going to fault you for that. You know, this is a military installation, and they have a right to be concerned, but I have a right to stay here and film for as long as I'd like. Also have the right not to give up my personal identification. So, yeah. That white line right there in front of us is right over here is where you formally enter the U.S. Space Force base and their property. So we will not be passing this white line at all. Don't want to give them jurisdiction over me, which as of right now they do not have. U.S. Space Force, Patrick Space Force Base. Security forces have no jurisdiction outside of that base. The worst thing they can do would be to call local law enforcement, and which would be Brevard County sheriffs, and they do not have any jurisdiction over me, as I am not breaking any laws. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I'm Investigator Erickson with Security Forces.
Investigator Erickson?
Yes, sir.
And your name, ma'am?
Investigator Beagle.
Exactly. Beagle?
Beagle.
Beagle?
Yes.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you. We're just wondering why you're recording a military installation.
Yeah, no.
Something we can help help you with?
No, you don't. I don't need help with anything. I'm just taking some public photography of the base. That's all.
Okay, so in order to do that, you have to go through the installation actually and go through public affairs and coordinate it with them.
Yeah.
Since they're the ones that do all the photography. You can't
But
actually
I don't want to go on the base and photograph.
No, I understand that, but any base property, you can't actually photograph or record the base property.
Yeah.
Without going through that.
But I'm not on the base right now.
But it's the property that you're recording.
Yeah.
Even if you're not on it, you just can't record like the procedures.
Yeah.
Because
No.
we were told that you were recording what the gate is doing.
Yeah, I'm recording the gate, everything around the gate. That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, I'm from my understanding, investigator, is that I'm just taking public photos from a public.
Okay. Is that
place.
your job? Do you work for a news company?
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist.
Okay.
Yeah, I have
Now,
no.
what did you say your
I
name
have no. I didn't. I have no ill intent, and like I said, I'm just filming what I can see from public.
That.
That's all.
And I understand, we have the cool Space Force sign and everybody.
Space Force. Yeah, pretty cool.
Unfortunately, I don't make the rules.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you just can't record the installation entry control.
Yeah. Well, that's. I understand that that's what you perceive to be the rules, but I know I'm not breaking any laws by doing this, because if I can see it from public, I can record it from public. So that might be like a Air Force rule or Space Force rule, but
it's a federal government.
A federal government rule.
So this is a federal installation.
Yes, I understand that.
So
I get that.
We can't. You're allowed to stand here. You can record that.
Yeah.
But you cannot record that.
Yeah.
In order to do that, you have to get a hold of public affairs. Their number's actually online at the directory for the Space Force base.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna agree here.
We're not, and we understand that. We're just telling you cannot do it.
Okay.
And that we would have to. I don't want to, but we would have to call local law enforcement out here to escort you away from the installation if you don't follow the procedures in regards to recording the installation.
Yeah. No. And
that's why we're just coming to you and giving you the chance to just not.
Yeah. No. And I understand exactly why you guys are here, and I can understand that, but I have a right to be here. I have a right to film whatever I can see from public, and that's what I think, regardless of whatever. I don't know what rules you're speaking of, but that's what I know. So if you need to call local law enforcement or whatever you need to do, that's fine. You can do that. It's within your right to do that.
We just wanted to come to you first and talk.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Okay, and can I get your name?
No, I'm not going to give my name.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Stand here and watch.
So how long you been an investigator? Long time? Doesn't look like it could be a long time. All right.
Sure, it's hot out today.
I mean, it's Florida, right? It's Florida.
It's actually surprisingly sunny today.
Yeah.
It's been really disgusting out lately.
Yeah, I know, definitely. I know. We caught a break with the hurricane,
I know.
the tropical storm.
Yeah.
We caught a break.
It was going to be worse than what it was, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, because it went around Melbourne
About,
area.
the West Coast?
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Or the West Coast of Florida.
Yeah, West Coast of Florida, yeah.
California doesn't get hurricanes.
No. They get earthquakes. That's even worse. I don't want the ground moving, for sure.
No, but I mean, a hurricane could flood.
Yeah. True. U.S. government plates here on this Ford Fusion. 2 investigators with the Air Force. So according to these two investigators here, I am breaking some sort of federal rule, was their word, a federal rule that says that you cannot record a military installation from public. I'm not exactly what rule these investigators are referring to, but they were nice enough, cordial enough, even though they're wrong, you know? Very young to be investigators. Very interesting. Here at the Patrick Space Force Base, Brevard County, Florida. There's an unidentified male in the back. Two males. They decided to send out the females to speak with me. Wasn't here very long before they sent out investigators to come speak with me. You got military personnel right there talking with them. You can see. All right, guys, so the investigators for the security forces just left. They informed me that if I did not move from this public area, and that it was against their rules, apparently, to film the gate of the Space Force base or any military installation, according to them. They informed me that they were going to call local law enforcement, which would be the Brevard County Sheriffs. So we're going to wait here and see if they actually call them, and if they actually show up, and see if the Brevard County Sheriffs respect our rights to film in public. So we'll see what happens. Stick around here.
Hey, sir.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
Good.
So I already know, like, you're doing your first audit stuff, but you do know to get to U.S. code to take any type of photography of a military installation, entryway, and or sketch of a military.
That would be if it was designated by the President of the United States.
No, it's actually U.S. code. It's 18 U.S. code 795, photography and sketching defense installations.
Yeah.
It's against the U.S. code to take any type of photography of any installation.
Yeah, that's not true. I've taken photography of many installations, and
It says it in the U.S. code. I just want to let you know, but
I understand.
have a good day.
Thanks, you too. All right, guys, so local law enforcement still has not arrived to remove me from the public property in front of the U.S. Space Force base. I'm beginning to think that the investigators with the security forces I spoke to were just using that as some type of intimidation or scare tactic to get me to leave.
All right, fellow patriots, watching this audit again, it made me laugh to see how badly those two female security forces officers wanted to intimidate me. They obviously failed miserably. The unidentified military officer who said it was against federal law to photograph defense installations was technically correct. As you can see here, 18 U.S. Code 795, photographing and sketching defense installations. Whenever, in the interest of national defense, the president defines certain vital military and naval installations or equipment as requiring protection against the general dissemination of information relative thereto, it shall be unlawful to make any photograph, sketch, picture, drawing, map, or geographical representation of such vital military and naval installations. So I think it's hilarious that you couldn't even sketch, picture, draw, make a map of what you can see from public, or take photographs what you can see from public. My two takeaways are, first, he left out the fact that according to this federal law, the military installation has to be specifically designated as a vital installation by the president. I have searched for a list of these designated facilities and could not find it. My FOIA request wasn't answered. Second, as written, this federal law sounds highly unconstitutional, which is probably why I wasn't charged with it, and I couldn't find any instance where someone has been successfully prosecuted for this crime. I would love to test it out in a court of law if given the opportunity. Let me know what you think about this one in the comment section below. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next one. Long Island Audit. Peace.